What's up, everybody? Man, it's your boy, Mr. Dugas, coming at y'all with another video, man. And today I'm going to preview and predict Sunday afternoon's matchup. You have the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Washington Redskins in the NFC East battle this Sunday over there in Landover, Maryland, yo. Before I get into this video, man, for everyone, if you want to give me a follow on on Instagram, or if you want to send me a friend request on Facebook, I will have my Instagram and my Facebook information down in the description box. Come give me a follow on the gram. Come send me a request on the book. And come holler at your boy, yo. First, man, I look at the Washington Redskins, man. Obviously, this is the second matchup of the season with them. Week one to open the season, they came over there to the link. Um, wow, we had a healthy team then, man. It was kind of pretty to watch, man. The game did not start off so great. Vernon Davis got a touchdown. McLaurin came out of nowhere, got a touchdown. Case Keenum was their quarterback, and they built a 17-0 lead. And then you had Wentz hitting two long bomb touchdown passes to Deshaun Jackson. Alshon Jeffrey, caught a touchdown pass plus another catch behind the line where he took it in for a touchdown. And the Eagles, pulled away to, I think the final was ended up being 32-27 as Washington got a touchdown late. Boy, did our team look a lot different back then with everybody out there healthy, man. But now for the Redskins, man. To say this team is only won 3 games this season. They've the last couple of weeks, man, they've really been competing, man. As I looked at them, man, especially defensively, yo, they got some really solid players defensively, man, that's really been playing some really good football, man. They played the Green Bay Packers last week, man, and they gave them fits, man. Aaron Jones saved the day for the Packers, but they got after Aaron Rodgers a little bit. They kind of shut Devontae Adams down, in the passing game, and it was end up being just a one possession game. They forced a turnover. They got some key stops, played good coverage. They got guys like Landon Collins back there, in the back end, still doing this thing, making an impact. Those guys playing well on defense, man. So this is not your typical 3-win team that's just out there laying down for everybody, trying to concede, a high draft pick. And then when you look at them on the offensive side of the ball, honestly, man, I know Dwayne Haskins is getting better and better with each reps that he's getting every week. I know McLaurin is a very, very nice wide receiver. Unfortunately for them, Darius Geis, LSU Tiger, injured his knee again and is out for the season. Hopefully for future references, man, he could stay healthy. But old man Adrian Peterson is, he's still out there and he's still effective. You know what I'm saying? So despite all that, man, as an Eagles fan, after basically seeing, Eli Manning last week for a half, really ball out. Seeing Ryan Fitzpatrick go out there and do his thing, facing Russell Wilson and facing Tom Brady, it's kind of a relief for us to finally get like an inexperienced quarterback, man. Because veterans, the last 2 weeks, man. Eli, we kind of put the clamps down in the second half. But it's going to just be a relief to see a young quarterback, man. Not to say that he can't go out there and light the Eagles up, on any given moment. But, at least it gives you a little bit of confidence that maybe Jim Schwartz could come with some looks, that he's not really familiar with and maybe fool him, into a couple of mistakes. So, that's the positive, as far as the Eagles standpoint, facing the Redskins offense. Like I said, Adrian Peterson been running the ball well. McLaurin looks like a very, very nice receiver. Would have been nice the Eagles got him, but we didn't. But this team is not laying down, man. They fired Jay Gruden earlier this year. They playing Bill Callahan as their interim coach. This guy was a head coach of a team that made it to a Super Bowl in the Oakland Raiders back in 2002. So the Redskins playing some tough spoiler type of football, man. And if we don't go in without alert, they could knock us off, man. And as far as my Eagles, man, on offense, it's been ugly, but a real nice step up last week, man, in the second half and overtime as Carson Wentz helped elevate the play, of the wide receivers. Greg Ward Jr. had a couple of nice moments. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside had a decent catch. Zach Ertz out there was doing his thing. Goddard caught a couple of passes. Josh Perkins caught a couple of passes, man. And shout out to the big homie Boston Scott out the backfield, did his best version of Darren Sproles and really made some plays for the Eagles, man. And Miles Sanders was doing his thing also. Unfortunately for us, from a football standpoint, we lose Alshon Jeffrey for the season to a foot injury. We call up Robert Davis, man. And to be completely honest with you, I don't know who that is. I don't know nothing about no Robert Davis. I know it was out of him and Mark Michelle. Now, I was very familiar with Mark Michelle because, he did his thing in training camp and he had a nice long touchdown catch, in the preseason, Sonny Michelle's brother. But I ain't know nothing about Robert. I don't know nothing about Robert Davis, man. Him going out there Sunday gonna be my first time seeing him who he is, yo. The only Robert Davis I heard of is, the legendary, late Houston DJ Screw. You know what I'm saying? That's the only Robert Davis I heard of, bruh. RIP to DJ Screw. But Wentz going out there with a young cast of receivers, man. And defensively, man, after not even the defense, man, particular, man, I'ma say after Ronald Darby, got torched in the first half by Darius Slayton, it was cool to see in the second half, man, the defense really get it together, man, and basically hold the Giants to like 20-something yards, for the whole second half, man. So that was good to see, yo. Looking at this matchup, man, looking at the Philadelphia Eagles offense against the Redskins defense, where I'm concerned at is that obviously the wide receivers. I don't know if Nelson Aguilar gonna play this week or not. He has these all out of the nowhere knee injuries, supposedly. Me personally, man, I'd rather just see those young guys out there, man. Jeffrey is hurt. Aguilar, who I feel like don't really care for Carson Wentz anyway. I'd rather see these young guys go out there who actually are hungry and want to make plays. I'd rather see them go out there, man, because obviously we're not gonna sign nobody. So, but my concern is those young receivers going up against, that Washington defense, like I've mentioned, has been playing very well of late. Where I feel good at, man, with the Eagles offense against the Redskins defense, man. I feel like, Wentz is gonna have time, man, to look downfield and I don't know. Now I forgot to mention too. It does look like Lane Johnson might possibly miss this game. So, take that back. That is a big loss for the Eagles, man. Because Big V just hasn't been getting it done this season. Matchups I like, man. Scratch that up. I like the tight ends, man. Zach Ertz and Dallas Goedert, getting on their safeties and, making plays. Because Landon Collins can't cover both of them. You feel what I'm saying? And when you look at the other side of the ball, man, the Eagles defense against the Redskins offense, where I'm concerned that is Terry McLaurin, man. That guy is just has blazing speed, and I know our corners they're susceptible of getting beat over the top. So I'm concerned if we blowing coverages back there or if we just basically don't have the foot speed to run with a receiver like that. Because he burned us for a touchdown in week 1. Should have burned us for another one, but fortunately for us, Case Keenum, had missed the throw. And where I feel good at, man, is the Eagles up front being able to get pressure on Dwayne Haskins, man. Hopefully Jim Schwartz come with some complex type of defenses that we don't mess up, that everybody do their assignment and give them some different looks and be able to put pressure on them and hopefully force them into, in a turnover or two, yo. Which leads now to my prediction, man. Like I said, man, these teams, The Redskins been playing some good ball, man. The Redskins been playing some very good ball. They've been playing some very, very good defense. Um, I like the way the Eagles responded in the second half and overtime last week with the season on the line. I'm ready to just roll with the young guys, man. Obviously we know next season we're gonna have an overhaul at the wide receiver position, but I want to see what these guys do this week. I'm going to take the Eagles to win this game, man. I'm going to go with a score of Eagles 23, Redskins 13. I think the Eagles get it. I don't think it'll be easy, but I think the Eagles get a late touchdown to kind of, separate themselves from the Redskins a little bit to kind of put the game on ice. I got Eagles 23, Redskins 13 to improve to 7-7 ahead of the big showdown at home with the Dallas Cowboys next week. But with that being said, man, that's all I got for y'all tonight. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Go on, hit the like button for your boy and give me a subscribe, man. I'm going to have Philadelphia Eagles and NFL content throughout the year. Also, this coming Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Pacific, I'm going to do a live Q&A. Y'all could come on there, ask me anything, tell me anything. I'll answer your questions, respond to your comments, and give you a shout out on the live, yo. Y'all should come join me, some good stuff. But until then, man, y'all have a blessed one. Fly, Eagles, fly.